Hi, welcome back to Real Reviews. This is Cody Williams, and we're here to talk about the movie The Fall Guy. This film in particular is based on the television show from the 80s and is directed by David Leitch, who brought us other fun, magnificent films such as Bullet Train, Deadpool 2, and Atomic Blonde. I just so happen to enjoy all of his films because of his wonderful direction and also his stylistic use of visuals in front of the camera. So you can probably imagine how excited I am to finally say I just got done watching it and I'm ready to talk about it. The movie story follows Colt Seavers, a battered stuntman who finds himself working on a film set with Tom Ryder, a famous actor for whom he had doubled long ago. When Tom goes missing in the film, which is being directed by Jody Marino, Colt's ex-girlfriend and her directing debut, is in danger of being shut down, Colt volunteers to find Tom and save Jody's debut film. Just as I expected, I had a lot of fun with this movie. Not only is this film a love letter to filmmaking itself, but also the hardworking stunt performers in the industry. Without stunt performers, we wouldn't have some of the amazing action movies that we have, so we have to give credit where credit is due. As much as I loved this movie, it doesn't go without saying that I have maybe a couple of issues with it, and of course I get to those later. Right now, I want to talk about the many great things the movie has going for it that all includes the very fun action scenes and the stunt work involved, dazzling cinematography, wonderful direction, and some electric performances. For an action movie that devotes itself to the art of the action, well, obviously the best thing about the movie would have to be the action scenes. There's a lot of fun white knuckling and exhilarating sequences that are such a joy to watch. With that said, I do appreciate the stunt work involved that made this movie so great. If this movie doesn't remind you what makes action movies so entertaining, then I don't know what will. Just like any other David Leitch film, the visuals in this movie are very good looking. I love the wide angle shots to properly capture all the action scenes, the color grading, and how lighting was used, and also the composition for most of the shots. To say that this movie was visually stunning is quite the understatement. Speaking of David Leitch, his direction for this movie was simply none other than amazing. The guy knows everything as to what makes an action movie so much fun to watch. He would know since he started as a stunt performer, then moved up the ladder to a producer, then a director. With him behind the camera, you know you're going to be getting a very good action flick. When it comes to the talent in front of the camera, Ryan Gosling is so much fun in this movie with his many exuberant performances throughout. With his comedic timing and line delivery, he adds so much enjoyment to the film. Emily Blunt is also just as fun in the movie as well. Some other fun additions to the cast also include both Aaron Taylor Johnson and Winston Duke. If there's anything with the movie that actually bothered me, it would have to be how bare bones the plot actually is, and I do feel that the movie's runtime is longer than it needed to be. Cut off maybe 15 minutes or so, then it would be at the right length. Other than that, I still had a lot of fun with this movie. As we're nearing summer blockbuster season, I can attest that this movie is easily one of my favorite action movies of the year. Overall, The Fall Guy is an awesome stunt-tacular flick that is filled to the brim with a plethora of no-holds-barred action that makes for an enjoyable time. There is a mid-credit scene, so make sure to stick around after the movie's over. While the movie isn't perfect by any means, however, it's pretty close to it. I give this movie an A. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Keep up my real reviews.